Hello everyone, and a very happy Thursday. I do hope that you're having a great week so far and that you have something nice planned for the weekend as well. As you can see, I have the fabulous Erum with me today. She's probably this side. Yes, I did the wrong way. And she is going to be teaching me how to create a card, which I'm really excited for. I've seen the card. It is stunning. So I know that you guys are going to want to know all of the details on how to create this one. The fabulous Han is behind the badge today, and she will be popping in all of the links for all of the products that we do use. So thank you, Han, for being there and just for being awesome. Also, if you do share this live stream, you are in with a chance of winning a $15 gift certificate to the Altenew store. So don't be afraid to share. You may be able to get yourself a little gift card to use to some fabulous products. So hello there, everyone that has popped in. And we do hope that you're having a great day so far. Hey, Erum.
Hi, Lydia. How are you?
I'm good. You?
Super cool and excited to create with you.
Thank you. So Erum has drawn the short straw, and she is going to be the one that created the project. But it was not a short straw because for you guys, because it is so pretty and I am loving it. You can kind of mix the colors up on this one if you want to, but you're going to be able to see this done in real time and that you can do this in an hour. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we can do it in an hour. Okay, so Jennifer's saying she's really excited to see her AECP advisor. So, hey, Jennifer. Okay, all right. So, Erum, what inspired you for the card today? Was there anything? Was it the colors that you picked first?
Well, I wanted to use as less inks as possible, and really wanted to use the new Stamp Feed 2.0 to create two images, like two sets of images at the same time, so we can create two same cards, or maybe just different looking cards, but with the same stamp. So that is what we'll be doing today.
Okay, thank you, Erum. Right. I'm going to let you flip yourself down so we can take a look at the card, and then we're going to be able to get going. Like I said, we will be doing this in real time. The only thing that we've probably done beforehand is just do the sentiments. So you're going to know how to do those sentiments, and you're going to be able to whip these cards up whenever you like. Just think that you can create the card that Erum is showing now, and you're going to be able to use all the colors exactly as she's going to show you, or you can mix them up for different looks as well. So I am going to move myself down, and then the fabulous Erum is going to let us know what is going on.
So this is the card that we'll create today, and this is a slimline card. This is 3.5 by 8.5 using a jet black cardstock. So I just used the entire panel of the cardstock and cut it alongside the width of the cardstock, and used only these inks. The raspberry was used just to add the detail. The main inks used were these three, and I layered them on to each other to get this nice blend of colors. Then using it on black cardstock, it just pops the colors, and then added white gouache splatters so that, to complement the white outline, so that I don't have to fussy cut the image, and use a die to, die cut the image.
It looks so pretty. I am loving those colors. They are very bright and tropical, whereas I am feeling very cold. So it brightens my day just to see them.
You can use blues then, blues and
Oh,
purples.
no, I don't want to. I want to feel warmer. I am freezing.
What we're going to do is, I mean, you can use as much yellow as you want to, or as little yellow. So, this is your choice. I think I used moderate amounts of both colors. We'll start by stamping the image twice on, I mean, both the images from the Breezy Petals outline stem set. This is a Builder Garden, Breezy Petals.
Would you say there's a certain way that you're going to place them down, or just to try and get them on half of the cardstock?
So there are two ways to do this. Now, initially, I planned it. I'm going to remove the side frame to fit the cardstock. So initially, I placed the images. Normally, what I do is with the Stamp Wheel 2.0, I have been working the stamps in a way that they will fit, and I can stamp them a couple of times to create multiple cards. So I found that this way, if you stamp it in this way, you can stamp it right for each other, and then you can fit the sentiments right here.
Oh,
But this is also it's also fine to stamp any way you want to, but then you can just flip your cardstock and stamp at the end, at the lower end. Then you can fit your sentiments in the middle. So you don't have to complicate it like I did it for myself. But if you want to complicate things, that's the way to do it.
yeah. If you want to kind of maximize the amount of paper that you're not using, right?
Yeah. The thing is, I don't get Crest Solar White here.
Oh, okay.
So I try to save it as much as possible. So yeah, I am. I save it. I save even the strips for sentiments. So I'm going to place my images in this way, even though I will be just flipping my, cardstock. This is fine.
Okay, so Paula's got a question about the stamp wheel not making enough contact. If you could send a video, Paula, to support@altenew.com so we can actually see the problem, that would be very, very helpful. I'm not sure. I mean, if you kind of press harder, you are able to make a little bit more contact, but I'm not sure what kind of contact you're getting to start with. So hopefully that's okay.
Yeah, because I have never had an issue with Stampede, because Stampede is the only platform I've had which I've never had an issue with missed stamping. Even if I had, I mean, if like a mistake on my part, mostly when not stamping properly, then you can just go back in and stamp again. But it's something that you're not getting impression at all, then definitely you should email support about it.
Yeah. And Lovely Han is one of our customer happiness team, so she'll make a note and hopefully get on it as soon as she sees that email from you, Paula. Thank you. I'm glad that we're here so we can kind of answer questions in real time as well. And I don't know what's happening with the brightness on my video today. Sorry, everyone. Just look at Erum's. Erum's is much more prettier than mine.
So I have stamped it once, and I don't think I need to restamp this.
Oh no. So I'm using the jet black on mine because I find that when I use the obsidian, when I'm going to be doing some
Live
afterwards, I get a bit of, movement.
Okay, so I will use a heat tool for like a couple of seconds, and it will be fine. It's okay. But I love obsidian. I cannot use any other blacking if obsidian is there.
This is.
I mean, I use obsidian for alcohol markers as well. I mean, it
Really?
gives such a yes, it works very well.
Okay. I don't know, I've been a little bit too scared, I think, to give it a go.
And yeah, and I need a reinker for this. My obsidian. At this point, if you want, you can also stamp sentiments.
Because you give me the heads up, Erum, I have actually done mine as well, so.
Same, Lydia, same. See?
But yeah, you could fit a whole load of sentiments down.
Yes.
Oh, don't worry, Paula. Yeah, we'll be on the lookout for that video. Thank you.
That was just me spraying some solution, soapy solution to clean my stamp, because I'm pretty sure I will put this somewhere and have floral marks, obsidian marks.
Yeah, everywhere, right? Yes,
Yeah.
Sue, we have surprised everyone with the time change today, I think. The lovely Erum is, she's in a different time zone to the rest of us. So instead of it being asleep, we wanted it to be awake while she was doing it. So that's why we're at this time.
It is 10 p.m. over here, guys. So if we were to have it at the usual time, it would be 1 a.m. my time. So I'm just going to use my heat tool.
So would we use an embossing powder over the slow drying ink? You can actually use it over the obsidian ink if you're really quick, and that would, help it dry it quicker as well. Paula, the formula for the stamp cleaner, I'm not sure. If it's not on the website, again, you could always send a note on the support to Altenew, and I'm sure they would be able to help you out because they are fabulous. Okay. These images are just so pretty, and I love this one. You can quite easily make this one into a wreath.
Yes, absolutely. Such a beautiful shape.
So pretty. And remember, when you do get a builder garden, you also do get a mini blending tool with it. So if you're trying to kind of up your collection, just one mini blending tool at a time, you can actually just get one every time you get a builder garden. Sue, no, we won't be going live again today at 3:30 p.m. EST. This is the one that you're going to get today. So if people want to watch at 3:30, hopefully they're going to be able to see the rerun of this one. And
All
Paula,
right.
oh, sorry, Erum. Yeah, so just a big shout out to the customer happiness team from Paula because they are awesome. Right, over to you.
All right, so I'm pulling out my stencils. And we'll start inking with the Snapdragon fresh dye ink first,
Okay.
because it is the lightest color.
How many mini blending tools do you have, Erum?
A lot from the Builder Garden, as you were saying. Not use them. I mean, they're here, sitting right next to me. But I'm waiting for that mini ink blending brush storage system that Altenew does come out with. So I'm waiting for it. Already placed pre-order, so yeah.
You've pre-ordered already?
Yeah. So haven't you guys? I mean, Han should share a link here.
Yeah, can we share a link, Han, to people that may be interested in getting the fabulous new storage tool that we are hoping to come out with? So it will fit in 40 of these, I believe. So you're going to be able to get a whole load of them. Are we starting with stencil number 1?
Yeah, stencil number 1. I'm going to place this 3 bigger flowers, whatever these are called. I'm so bad at names. The big flowers, the 3 big ones.
I don't know. They look peonishy, but I don't know. Anything can look like a peony, right? Because there's all that different kinds of peonies too.
The bigger flowers. That's more like it.
We're just gonna go with these bigger breezy petals.
Just be careful of this small one. So Snapdragon. Again, so the way I'll ink is just portions. It depends on you how you want to ink this, how much of this yellow color you want to add. And I'll start by adding.
Do you just go straight in? I'm always a tapper on the lid. I'm a lid tapper.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It will be fine by the time we are done.
Okay.
And because we're using this one color, so you should go light on the first layer. Oh. Sorry. You should go light.
I'm so heavy-handed.
Because but you just started. Because in the second layer you'll have to apply heavy-handedly for the other layers to appear darker.
If not, I do have the terracotta as a backup, so there is that.
Yes, absolutely. You can pull in another ink. The reason I use less number of inks is so that other people who don't have a lot of ink colors, they know how to use these few number of inks and know how to layer their inks and create beautiful projects.
Yeah, I'm quite heavy-handed, especially with these, because these ones tend to throw down a lot of ink. The minis, these smalls, they don't put down as much. You've got a little bit more time to blend up, I think, with those.
Oh, I forgot the pink. I was removing the stencil. Okay, then Ruby Light.
Yes, Paula, there will be a replay on this. As soon as we finish, it'll go back up on YouTube as a replay, so don't worry too much. Ruby Light. Okie dokie.
And it's fine if you've gone heavy-handed because your flowers may be more bold, and that's okay too. And you can layer inks, pink over orange a little bit. That will create a beautiful blend.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go a bit darker than yours. But it's okay.
That's fine. I'm going lighter actually because in the first card, it's sometimes I went lighter and other times it's a little darker. So there's no rhyme or rhythm to it. Just have fun inking,
Yeah, and I do love these bold, bright colors as well.
I'll repeat the same on the other side. If you want to clean your stencil, you can do that.
I don't clean stencils until they need it, right?
Yep.
If you have any questions for the fabulous Erum, please let us know. Oh, Sue's loving the nature splashes stencil art. Did you play with that one yet, Erum?
I don't remember the name. Oh, that. Okay. I now realize which one is it. No, I haven't.
It's a little bit different, right?
Yes, it is. And I want to create a very graphic looking card with it, like something like mixed media kind of. I'm still waiting
to have a play.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe for a blog post.
I think that would be cool. Yeah, I think I did one with the nature splashes, and I think it was on a live. I was with Erica. So I think that was the only time that I really used it. But it's definitely really good for like teenager cards as well.
I mean, it's very versatile. You can do so much with it.
Yeah. And you can put it behind other images that you have as well. So you don't necessarily just need to use it by itself.
Most definitely. So once you're done with the bigger flowers, the smaller ones are going to be just the yellow color,
Just
the snapdragon.
okay. So you're just gonna go really light on these?
Yes, more or less. Just darker where they're overlapping. But I mean, yes, light. Not really thinking too
Not
much
how you
about
did it
it.
the first time, Lydia. Okay, thank you. So really light, like a whisper.
Not really like a whisper, but yes, apply a bit of color there. Again, you do have more inks to layer on. So
I've gone really light with mine. Probably as light as you've gone with yours on the big flowers.
this one only has one more layer, I think. Yes. So just keep that in mind and then ink.
Okay, I'm just checking to see if we have any questions.
All done. Do you clean your stencils right away, Lydia, or do you? I mean,
No,
during live session?
no, I'm
This
rubbish.
is going to bother me so much. It's
Really?
not even funny. Yes.
See, no, I'm really bad. I will have a stack of stencils until I need to
Oh
clean them.
no.
So that's why I'm glad that they've got names on them now, because I would just put them all together.
Yeah, no, because I have this big cloth, so you cannot see it. This it's like this. So I'll put it here and then I fold it and then clean it right away. It's on my lap all the time. But I cannot do it right now because I'm
We have to
live.
keep going. All right, Sue, where I am, it's like nearly 5:30 in the afternoon. But where Erum is, it's considerably later. Is it at 11 there?
It's 10:25 right now.
Yeah. So by the
PM.
time we finish, it'll be properly bedtime.
Right, this is stencil 2. And now I'm gonna go a little heavy-handed on the layers.
Okay.
But there is this one flower.
That you need to go lighter on.
Yep.
Okay. I'm still going heavy because I've gone heavy on that.
So I'll start with Snapdragon again. And you can layer your inks here, or like on yellow on the Snapdragon on top of Rubelite, or Rubelite on top of Snapdragon. It really creates a very beautiful blend.
Seems that we've got a lot of people popping in that haven't done so. Like they've just caught this one because obviously we're at a different time. So
they were like, "What's going on today?"
I know.
So I added a bit of pink over here where the small flowers are, just to differentiate between the yellows and the pinks. Just something to take note of here.
Yeah, I didn't. You're definitely looking at it a little bit more closer than I am. I'm just throwing the colors down.
Which is how it's supposed to be, but I have done this a couple of times now. So now I know.
So I'm going to go in with an even heavier hand over my other heavy hand.
You can bring in, raspberry right now, or even darker colors.
Yeah, I do have them to hand, so I'm going to see how this goes, and if I need to add a darker one in, I will. But I'm not going to worry too much.
Since I am using the stencil too and stenciling here, I think I'll go over the smaller orange flowers as well before moving to the next one.
So I've just added 2 layers, and I think I'm going to be okay with that.
That's fine. Oh, my stencil just moved.
Oh no!
That's because I did not secure it properly. It's fine. That's fine.
I think it's fine. At least you weren't going too heavy-handed.
Oh no, I was. But it's fine. It's just a shadow.
That's all right.
It's okay. It looks nice. I'll die cut this anyway. So.
And even if it did go outside the line and you really wanted to kind of get rid of that white edge, you could always go in with a marker later on. So
yeah, yes, I did not want to complicate things for a live session.
Someone's asking how cool this would look with neutral to cool gray blends. That would be really
absolutely
cool.
Use any ink colors that you want to and experiment. I love to experiment, and because a lot of people usually like, yellows and pinks, that's why I picked up these colors. But you can definitely go with blues and purples, colors that go well together.
Teals and blues, I think, would be cool as well. Or even lime green.
Definitely.
I've done something incorrect, but I'm not sure what it is yet. There we go. Nope. There we go.
We have a lot of ink colors here at Altenew that you can use and color match.
Definitely. And I've recently, I don't think I've shared a lot of cards with it, but I have been doing this kind of technique, with the blending and then adding this onto a really vibrant colored cardstock, but then just pouring around the edges. I don't know what it is, but that's what I've been liking to do at the minute. So are these your kind of go-to colors, Erum?
My go-to colors are definitely rubelite and coral bliss, something peachy and pink, because they always end up looking really pretty. So if I don't have any idea as to what to do on a card, I'll pick up either these hot colors or a peachy color and a pink color. Those really work well together. Those are the colors that I will pick. I used to use a lot of blue, but I am, moving away from that.
Someone's asked, are there any techniques that you don't enjoy?
That I don't enjoy?
Yeah.
I don't like to die cut.
No?
That is one. I don't like die cutting. When I create the crafted flower cards, they turn out very beautiful, but I don't like to die cut because I have a manual die cutting machine, and it takes me hours to die cut. It's just so much work.
See, I'm a fussy cutter. I like fussy cutting, so sometimes
fussy cutting is fine. You can watch TV and then you can fussy cut. But with crafted flower, you cannot. It is a crafted flower, right? And they're beautiful. You can create such beautiful dimensional cards with it. So you gotta create cards for that because they'll turn out beautiful. But you also know that there's a lot of die cutting involved.
I do like the die cutting, but when we had the in-person retreat, me, Bridget, and JC did a lot of die cutting.
Mm.
I don't think I've gotten over it yet.
Yes, I think I saw a video of you guys doing that, and like, oh no, not again, die cutting.
Oh, that was so
And
funny.
then they got a die cutting machine in the game. So
Yeah.
that is hilarious. I'm using stencil 3 now.
Yep.
This is when we'll bring in raspberry.
Okay. So is that for the third layer? So the second layer, I'm still going to do just a heavier hand.
Are you still on?
No, so
Oh,
we had the first
yeah.
layer of
Okay,
this
yes.
one, of this middle one. So this is just the
Yes,
second
this is
layer of this
because we don't have any more layers for the flowers.
one. Oh,
So yes,
okay.
what we'll do is we won't be using raspberry completely to layer the for the layer. We'll use it heavy handed in the center and then diffuse it outwards.
Oh,
This is how I'll show it to you here. If you can see, heavy handed here, but diffused it as I moved outwards. So because this one doesn't have any more any other layers.
okay. So we're just going straight in with the raspberry
Yes.
and not heavy-handed.
Heavy in the hand in the center. And then
Oh, see, we like
for
this.
you it is supposed to be heavy handed because your
Yeah.
flowers are very bold.
So we're having a debate on people that don't like fussy cutting. Is there a team fussy cutting out there? Because there's a lot of people that doesn't look like they like it very much. I love it. I love it too much.
And if you think, Lydia, that you need that's your raspberry is too dark for this flower that doesn't have any layers, you can add rubellite on the edges.
No worries. I've already gone in. I'm sure it'll be fine. There we go. Oh, it looks so pretty. All right.
It's the raspberry that will add the dimension, the pop.
Yeah, you always need something really dark, I think.
Yes.
Even when you've got a really light flower, it doesn't seem to have as much interest if you don't put that really dark thing in the center of it.
So I'm just going to check how it looks. Yep. Just added that. So my flowers are lighter this time, and you were right. I wasn't as heavy-handed this time.
They do look so pretty though. Even though they're really light, they still look very vibrant.
Yes, but it's a rubellite and snapdragoning, so. Okay. 3 flowers. Why can't I see it?
Sue, no. So the background that Erum has, it was just on a piece of jet black cardstock. She didn't color that in. She is going to die cut. Serena says we need weekly lives with you, Erum.
All right.
We're going to get Erum in more, definitely. We just need to keep her up.
Okay, we have more layers here. Oh, that's for the smaller flower.
Ooh, did I miss one?
No, I think this this is for this other image.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. The curvy one.
This looks completely different to what I create. Oh, because I have more yellow in this on this the set of images.
Oh yeah.
The other one had more pink, so it kind of looks very autumn like.
Oh, I think
The
it looks
palette,
so pretty.
maybe it will lighten more. So for the second one, do you want to color all the flowers and then get to the leaves?
Yeah, we can do. Are we just doing them exactly the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I wonder if anyone's rushed and grabbed their supplies and is actually crafting with us. It would be great to know if you are.
So for the second image, I think we need to use stencil 6 first because that has the base layer.
Yes. And do you do this singular flower first?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we've got D1 down here.
Where is it? Why am I confused? Oh, it's it. Upside down. Yes, so how we'll do this is you can do it any way you want to. So just to start, inking it. I mean, you can add a bit of pink here, yellow here, then pink and yellow and pink and yellow.
Yep.
You don't have to do like one flower is pink, one flower is yellow. It's the same way.
So going in with the Rubelite in a heavy hand. Oops. I love this sticky mat. Every time I use it, it's like one of those products when you think that you didn't actually need it, but then when you've got it, it doesn't leave your craft desk.
True.
Because, like, who would have thought, right, that you could have been able to stick things down without tape? We just got so used to it, I think.
Yes, absolutely. And the stenciling without this, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know what we were doing before this.
Going through a lot of tape. That's what I was doing.
I used raspberry instead of Rubelite. So I'm just going to wipe this off.
Oh, so you went a bit dark?
No. I this was a mistake. Going for Rubelite again. Reaching for Rubelite. Yeah.
Jane's working and eating while she's watching.
Okay. Thankfully, I had already eaten. Otherwise, this is the time somebody mentions food. I'm like, oh my God, I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's happened just now. I'm like, oh, yeah, it is dinner time.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully my husband will get on it in a bit. Yeah, Vicky, is your craft room not clean and organized? I know mine isn't.
Oh, I have stuff on my floor.
Yes. In boxes.
Like boxes. Yes. Boxes. I have boxes on the floor, like Altenew boxes, and I just put them on the floor. And every few weeks, I would like give the boxes away because that's just too many boxes.
That's so many. And like I'll tell my husband, I was like, right, this needs to go into storage. And he was like, that's full. There's nowhere else we can put it.
Yeah, I was asking my father if we can extend this room. Like, can we extend this room? Are we allowed to? Like, no. No.
Just a tiny touch, right?
Give away your stuff.
Yeah. There needs to be some kind of like room where it just gets bigger. We need kind of like the TARDIS.
Yes, a TARDIS. You definitely need a TARDIS.
Yep.
Bigger on the inside. We were telling everybody that it's bigger on the inside.
Be huge. Or you can like open the side of your room and just go out larger. Oh no, Jennifer has craft avalanches on a regular basis.
Yeah, sometimes the boxes would fall.
Yeah.
Or the
That
piles would.
happens in lives, I think. Because I just stack things up at the side and like, oh no. Things fall and you're like, yeah, you didn't hear that.
Oh.
Sue says she gets so enthralled in like her stamping that her husband has asked her to make dinner, or if she's making anything, and then he just ends up making himself.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of crafters have the same thing.
Yeah.
A lot of crafters say this, that, yeah, my husband got up and made the dinner. I'm like, good for him.
Yeah. I don't even know where mine is. I am waiting.
Making dinner.
Probably. I am loving these colors though. They do look so pretty.
Very pretty.
Everything's just getting stuck to my sticky mat.
Okay, so we're done with the flowers. Are you done with the flowers?
Nearly. Is this just got 2 layers? Should I have used raspberry?
No, no raspberry on this one, but if you want to, you can. Okay. I haven't.
No, I'm just going to finish up. You can keep going though.
So I'm going to move to the leaves, and I think I will clean this stencil because the leaves for this one are very close to the flower.
You were really just waiting and itching to do something.
I am trying. Yes.
It's just, I need an excuse. They're so close together.
And then by the time I'll be done with the bigger images, this one would have been, it will be dry. I think it's already dried, but at least it's clean. Look at that.
I'm just going to go in with it dirty, so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. So I will use stencil 4 and adhere that to the sticky mat. Align it and adhere it. These are super easy to align. We are coloring the flower centers and the leaves from the base to bit of the, in fact, start with Snapdragon first.
Mm-hmm.
Snapdragon on the tips.
And we're going light, right?
Little light. I mean, it depends on you.
Wow.
If you want a more autumn-like leafy look, then you go a little heavy. You can go light on some leaves, darker on some.
I'll go light because my not light is very heavy. So. See, I wouldn't have thought to put orange on the tips. I would have just gone in for yellow.
Yeah, but that creates a different hue.
Yeah.
It will give you it's just a different hue because this one creates more autumn kind of. I mean, it doesn't show on the camera properly. It gives a yellowish color, but it is a orange hue, like how Snapdragon is.
Should I have done the flower centers as well at the same time?
Okay, so I picked up the raspberry and used that on the leaf.
Oops.
That's fine. It's fine. It's going to be a little purplish. That's fine.
You can always cover it with a sentiment.
No, it's fine. You're layering inks. It's going to be a different tone of leaf, you know.
Even more.
And I added a bit of Snapdragon to it, which just turned it into a brighter orange. You'll see how it looks.
Thank you.
All right, now I'm using Forest Fern. And we will start applying that first. Just let me go back into the flower centers and darken it. Right, we'll start by adding the forest one, the base, and then move it to the tips, blending it with the orange and creating a mossy green color.
Do you have a favorite green set that you always use?
Not a set per se, but I mix color families a lot. So I pick up forest fern. I would pick up green onyx, green opal. I would also mix in a bit of dark night in this, you know.
Yeah, I love adding blue to greens.
Yep. So whenever somebody asks me if I have a favorite set, I never have a proper answer for this because I don't have a favorite set. It's always inks, a mixture of inks.
Oh, so your like favorite mix?
Yep. So and it depends.
Have you gone flower in green with the flower centers as well?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I'll just pop my stencil back up, which is really easy to do, so it's not a biggie.
Yeah, and if you want it to be a lot more mossy colored, you can go back in with the Snapdragon for the flower centers and it will just turn brownish. And at this point, if you want to add more ink to the leaves, you can, but we have another layer.
See, this one over here, just leaving with the orange, it looks very vintagey.
Yes, but you didn't clean your stencil.
Nope.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm never going to clean my stencils if I don't need to.
Yeah, I need to.
Everything's fine. Yeah, this is the Breezy Petals, sorry. Breezy Petals is the one that we are using. I've already done the orange. Oh, I didn't do the centers on this one. That's fine. Are you normally a slow crafter, Erum? Or do you...
Yes, I am a very slow crafter.
Just like to take your time.
No. I don't know. I get lost. I mean, it's not about taking time. I try to be fast, but I just don't know. I mean, I've seen even during workshops, I'm like struggling to keep up.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, but everything that you do looks so precise though, and you do keep everything clean as you're going, so that takes time.
Probably that is the it's not I don't keep everything clean. I just need my stencils to be clean because I know how I'm not careful, right? So I know that I'll keep it somewhere and I will spoil my card or any project that's nearby. So now I just try to keep my stems or my stencil clean just to keep my projects safe.
Everything's clean so you don't get fingers on it.
Yes. And now I'm using stencil 5 for the layers of the leaves. And this is going to look so beautiful. I love these layers. Oh, the detail of the leaves.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, Altenew does these beautifully. And for this, I'm just using the forest fern.
Oh, just straight in with that?
Yep. It will show over the orange color, and it's going to look really nice.
These are just so detailed. It's amazing what they can do with stencils now.
Yep.
But it's still not quite as detailed as you would be able to with a stamp, but it's still good. Still good.
What?
Oh, Serena, this one is very pretty. And again, yeah, this is a builder garden. I do like it when we have a builder garden that's the smaller size as well. Just mixes it up. It's nice to have different.
Yeah, and with two sets, two images to, pair them and create different looks. That's also fun.
Yes. Because they're not exactly the same kind of flower, right? But they still look perfect together. Trying to figure out with my camera settings, but it's not working. And then we're back on to stencil number 3.
We are
six first.
6 for the base layer of, excuse me.
And you're just going to do the same as you did before. You're going to have the orange tips.
Yes, absolutely. The orange tips and then the green.
Hopefully, if people, out there have a go at this, they do share it on the fan group so we can see.
Would love to see what they come up with. And even if you try different colors, that would be wonderful.
Yes, I would love to see. We may be a little bit over, but shouldn't be that far. Because Erum still needs a beauty sleep. Okay. So we're only going to create one card today, but you can use the other images that you create for another one exactly the same. You can play around with the positioning too.
I was brave, Lydia, and I did not clean my stencil. And goodness, I absolutely hate the ink color that I got.
Really?
It's.
Yeah, I am a messy crafter in all ways.
It's good. It's a vintage, as you said, it's a vintage look. I don't need another ink to create that look,
It's beautiful. And I don't even think people will really see.
Compared to the beautiful Snap Garden, it's a different. I don't think so. Altenew has it, so maybe we'll have to suggest an ink color, a new ink color.
For which one? The Snapdragon?
No, the dirty stencil plus Snapdragon.
Yeah. Okay. So we would have like dirty stencil 1, dirty stencil 2.
Yeah, we'll have to have like Snapdragon plus Forest Fern mixed with more of Snapdragon. That's the ink color that you need to create a vintage color. I don't think we have it, so it could be somewhere in the butternut family, but not quite.
Oh, this little leaf is sneaky. I forgot about him.
Yes, there's a leaf.
Sneaky leaf, but it's fine.
Yep.
He's been reined in now, and he's been done. Kathy is messy like me. Yep, I'm always messy. And then we're going to go in with the last one, which is on number 3.
Yep.
And just directly with the forest fern. Oh, this looks so pretty. And you could definitely use these images as well once you've kind of cut them all out for home decor or even, you know, journaling, scrapbooking. You don't necessarily just need to use them on a card. They won't get lost. They're huge.
And now I'm going to die cut these. I just die cut the ones that we need. We just need these 2 because we're creating 1 card, and on this 1 card, we only need the 2.
Okay. Oh, I popped all my stencils on my die cutting machine, so now let's move those.
Oh, you have an electronic die cutting machine?
No, I don't. No. Well, I do, but I don't use it because it kept spitting things back out at me. Because it's like, yeah, I'm not taking that. And I was like, all right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't get an electronic die cutting machine.
I just I don't want to argue with my die cutting machine, so I just don't use it.
God.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with it. It was like, yeah. You know, like if it was like too thick or it didn't like the look of the image that you were putting through, it was like, no.
That's not...
No one's got time to be arguing with the die cutting machine.
That is true.
And you know, when you've got a manual one as well, you're kind of getting some arm exercise in that I wouldn't normally have unless I was eating, you know? So there's that.
What do you do? Why do you get arm exercise when you're eating? What do you do?
You just constantly, like if you've got crisps or something, or nuts.
Oh my god. You're hilarious, Lydia. How do you clean your Altenew mat, Lydia?
I just use a baby wipe. Just give it a wipe and it's good to go. You can use other things. You can run it under. Why have I got 2 pieces here? I got confused. But you can run it under the tap and let it dry naturally. You can use the stamp cleaner on it. Or you could use a chamois with just some moist water on it. It's completely up to you. I clean it a lot more than I do this cutting plate, which I normally have black marks on, but I did clean it today, so I was good.
Oh, you need to oil that. I can hear it.
It's just letting me know that it's working. That's all. Do you really oil your die cutting machine?
I did recently because it had been making such an awful noise, and somebody said something about it, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do something about it. So because I've not cut my top front, I'll just use this. Excuse me. I'll use the jet black cardstock, and this is 8.5 by 11, so I'm just going to cut 3.5. Oh, did I just put a scratch on there with my other side? Yeah.
Paula, it was the squeak from my arm because I was doing too much typing.
It could be that. It could be that, not the
Could be my
machine.
chair. My
It is
chair.
not that old.
I'm 40 next year, so I am. I'm getting there. All right.
All right, 3.5.
I think my camera just didn't like me on the whiteness. Because now I'm on this black thing.
Yes, it needs different settings for both the mattes.
Yeah.
This, I have struggled with this. So first splatters, and then
first.
Otherwise, if you want to use your marker on the outline, you can do that too.
I'm using
the titanium white of the squash.
I'm just going to go with my ink spray because this won't take as long. There we go.
I wanted to show the artist squash because a lot of people use the ink spray, but not the gouache. And gouache gives really nice.
Yeah, and it's more white.
And it's such a, it's such a big tube. It will last you a lifetime.
So while you're doing that, I'm just going to show you, everyone, if you can see, that if you didn't like the white marks, all you need to do is just grab your marker and just go around the outside too. So there are two ways of doing it. It does take a little time, but it's relaxing.
So you have to be careful with the gouache that just clean it right away. It dries really fast.
I'm just going to die cut my other one now because I'm not going to have time to go around. Oh, so you go on top all the time you do your little
top and the back side as well. Fairly dried. I just use my glue tape to adhere the images, but if you want dimension, you can use instant dimension foam tape. The problem with my tape is that I am being frugal. This is how much I have. So I'm not using it. Absolutely not.
I think we're about the same.
I don't have, yeah, and it's out of stock. So no. I'm not using mine.
But we can say this is for posting. Post friendly. So we're glue taping.
All right, so arrange it as you want to. The way that I arranged it was enough to give me some air to cover the entire area and still leave some portion for my sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like this, and then I cut off the parts and then adhere the excess wherever it would fit.
I love the fact that when you kind of cut the bits off, you can reuse it.
Yep. And I love to do that. It's a little difficult with instant dimension foam tape, so you have to draw a guide and stuff, but it looks good, off the edge, hanging.
You draw a guide?
Yeah, on the back side, if I'm using instant dimension foam tape.
Oh, see, like, I'll just shove the foam tape all over and just cut through it.
It shows, so yeah, it shows, but so I suggested that we do have like colored. Somebody suggested, and I passed this on to have black foam tape.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. What am I running out of tape too?
Oh no! Is
Yes,
that stop?
ran out of tape. But I know I have one. Yes. Brand new, guys. Brand new. Just for you. Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, because sometimes when you get to the end, it takes a little going.
All right.
I think we've done well, though. I mean, we're a little bit over,
Yep.
but
We colored two sets of images, and then
yeah,
you still have one more to do whatever you want to do with it.
we've got spare. We
You
definitely just
can
get out.
arrange this in any shape you want to. You will get a sliver. You can cut a sliver of this off. And then I adhered the other one at the bottom so that I can stick my sentiment here.
Okay. That does look very, very pretty.
A lot of people will be screaming because I've cut off this image.
Yeah.
People don't like that.
Oh no, see, I love it. I love having things dangling off the edge, but then reusing that part again. So you're not really wasting a lot. You're just really changing the look of the image.
Exactly. Okay. Let's just. Oh, not to my hand. Come on.
It's because you're live. Normally this wouldn't happen. Maybe it does.
All right.
Yes.
And we're done.
Pretty. And I love the fact that I've gone a bit more heavy-handed, so we can see just how different it looks with the really darker ink and then the really soft ink. So if you don't have a soft touch like me, you could definitely just use lighter inks and then just go with darker ones as well. All right. Okay. Thank you, Erum. Do you want to move yourself up again? Yay. Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for the masterclass that we have had today. I'm sure everyone is going to be grabbing out their Snapdragon and also their Rubelite to use tomorrow. So thank you, Erum. Hopefully we can bring you in again because, you know, everyone's asked now, so you have to.
Yeah. We'll love to come back. Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone for joining us. Thank you to the amazing Han for keeping up with all of the different products that we just kept throwing at her. So thank you for popping those in. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. If you do create cards that was inspired by this, it'd be great if you do share it on the Facebook fan page. We would love to see them there. Thank you again, Erum.
Come see you guys.
And thank you again, everyone. And we will see you again very, very soon. See you soon. Bye-bye.